Hello, Robloxians, and welcome back to Bloxy News Live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this fine Sunday, and welcome to 2025. How's everyone in the chat doing? It's a brand new year, brand new you. Let's jump right into this. Hello, everyone in the chat. We got Jacob, Edis, Tanisha, Happy, David, Kinji, Anakin, Puro, Block, Dominic. We got Dark. Let's see, we got Atlanta, we got Blazing, Ethan, Luke. Welcome everyone to the stream. Let's go ahead and just jump right into exactly what we're going to be covering today. So, today's topics. We're going to be before we do any of this, we're going to real quickly go over the 2024 Bloxy News recap, kind of covering how much we've grown as a community for Bloxy News in 2024. And then we're going to go into a news recap for December of 2024, just kind of see how Roblox ended last year. And then we're going to go over the top 4 news stories of each month in 2024. Just a real quick recap, just in case we missed a couple things. And then, of course, whatever other shenanigans we can get up to, because, of course, anything goes when you are live. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into the first thing, the 2024 Bloxy News recap. So every month, or every year at the end of the year, I release just a little recap of kind of how much we've grown over all of these different social media platforms. This time I decided to do a video. I did a little photo last time. So let's go ahead and just jump kind of into how much we've grown. Starting off with X, or Twitter. We've grown 63,000 followers on Twitter this year, going to 962. And then 38,000 followers on TikTok, getting just over 200,000. 36,000 on YouTube, going over just 121,000. I also hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. So thank you guys so much for that. That was one of my biggest dreams come true. Really big. Moving on. Instagram, we gained an additional 10,000 followers, putting us just over 73,000. And then we also started on a couple new social media platforms. So some of you may or may not know, I'm on Blue Sky. My @ on there is bloxynews.info, which is the same as my website. So you can follow me in there if you'd like. I am on Blue Sky. And I'm also on Threads. Threads has been around for a year or so now. We're at 9,000 followers there as well. We gained over 60 million impressions. So over 60 million unique, not necessarily unique people, but just people saw my posts across multiple social media platforms this year. So that's insane. And then we got over 300 news stories reported. A lot of news this year. A lot of news. So thank you all once again for an incredible year on Bloxy News. I greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you. All right. Huge milestone. Yes, thank you. I did reach the huge milestone. I've been wanting to reach 100K on YouTube for a long time. I've been going at this for like over 7 years now, and I finally reached it. So thank you guys. Next milestone this year, I'm hoping to reach 1 million followers on Twitter. So if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, it's at Bloxy_news. That's where most of my following is. Please go ahead and follow me there. I would love for this year, if we go in the same, keep the same track going, I could reach 1 million followers this year. So yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and now move on to the main stories of this this month. The Roblox recap. So some of you may know, every single month I release a brand new blog post on the Bloxy blog, going over all of the latest updates, events, and new features that release every single month in the Roblox recap. So right now we're going to go over everything that released in December of 2024. If you want to link to this blog post, by the way, I'll go ahead and leave that in the chat. But without further ado, let's just jump right into some of the new features that Roblox released last month. Starting off with Roblox Party. So Roblox Party is a feature they announced at RDC this year. I guess RDC last year. It's basically a way for up to, I believe, 6 friends to join the same experiences together. And then soon, I believe, sometime this year, it might be this month, they're going to add the ability to like join voice chat, basically. So it's kind of like Discord, but on Roblox. So right now, you can join the same friends together. You can join a party, and then coming this year, you will also be able to join like this in this demo here. Join voice chat together. So Roblox Party, I believe, is available for users 9 years old and older. Yep, it's available right now in the Roblox app. It's not available on the website, just the universal app, so on desktop and mobile devices. If you'd like to learn more about Roblox Party, the link to the blog post will be linked in the chat right now. Up next, creators can now sell their experiences for real-world currency. So as you know, if an experience, like for example Bloxburg was before, or Deep Woken right now, you had to pay Robux to actually play it. But now, creators have 3 different price points they can set their experiences at using real-world currency. And they'll also get a higher revenue share the higher they set the price. So for example, if a creator sets the price at $9.99, they'll earn $4.99, which is 50% of the sale. If a creator sets the experience at $29.99, they'll earn $17.99 back, which is 60% of the sale. And then if they set the price at $50, they'll earn $35 back, which is about 70% of the sale. So yeah, if you do set your experience at a real-world currency price, you will get a higher revenue share back compared to Robux, I believe. So if you'd like to learn more about that, the link to that will be linked in the chat right now. Up next, Roblox released a couple of interesting features for avatar creation within experiences. So first off, they did release an avatar creator. I showed off a picture of this, or a demo of this on my Twitter, just across all my social media platforms. Let me see if I can find that really quick, just so I can show exactly what this advanced avatar creator does. Let me see here. Scroll down a little bit. Give me 1 second here. I guess I should have had this ready, but that's okay. Let's see. Where is it at? Come on. We are looking for... Oh, here we go. Okay. Here it is right here. So, this is the advanced avatar creator. So basically, it allows you... It's basically like a fully customizable avatar editor within just a Roblox experience. You can kind of customize like the different points on your avatar, make your head bigger or longer, make your chin bigger, your eyes wider, your eyes narrower. It's got a whole bunch of customization options. We skip ahead a little bit, so you can customize kind of more of your body, make yourself a little bigger, a little smaller, a little more muscular, make your feet bigger for whatever reason. And if we skip ahead a little bit, we can actually customize individual body part colors. So you can see it's customizing the mohawk, the different body parts. And then you can also draw in it as well. So you can do the little pencil icon. You can kind of just draw literally wherever you want on the avatar. Kind of just make your own design. You can erase it as well, do whatever you want with it. And you can also add stickers. So there's a menu over here where you can add just a bunch of random stickers to your avatar. You can resize them, place them wherever you want. It's a really interesting advanced Roblox avatar editor. It is available right now. It's not a live avatar editor, but it is available for you to actually use on Roblox. So you can actually publish this body to Roblox. You got to spend like 450 Robux. The price kind of varies, I guess. But you can actually publish the avatar you use in this experience and use it across Roblox. You can use it as your main avatar. So that's pretty cool. If you want to check out the avatar creator, I'll leave a link to the experience in the chat right now. And adding on to that, Roblox did release a new feature called Add Avatar to Inventory. So it's basically kind of like an API that allows creators to add this into their own experiences. Basically, you just got to create an avatar token. It's a whole process. If you kind of want to learn more about how this all works, I will leave a link to this developer forum post in the chat. Basically allows you to do what was in the avatar creator experience and put it into your own experience. All right, moving on. This is another feature people have been asking for a long time. It was previously available to select creators that had to actually purchase a game pass to transfer their experiences. But now it's available for everyone for free. So you're now able to transfer experiences from a single user to a group. So previously, if an experience was owned under a single user, there was no way you could transfer it to a group. There wasn't like an easy way to access or manage like all your, like if multiple people were working on an experience, but it was only under a single profile, there wasn't really an easy way to get that done. So now you can. It's quick and easy, and it's available for free. Along with this, Roblox also released an activity history tracker. which basically allows you to track the creator-related actions that your collaborators are making, such as updating or assigning a role in the group. Now, you notice I'm saying group. Again, groups, we'll call them creator groups. They're like under the collaboration tab in the Creator Hub. So creator groups and communities are grouped under the same thing, except communities are more of the, well, community or player aspect side of things, and then creator groups are the developer side of things. So I know it's a little confusing, but communities and creator groups still kind of coexist together. They are kind of the same thing. So if you'd like to learn more about this, the link to that will be in the chat right now. Up next, Roblox released a new thing called feature packages, which are basically a way, kind of Roblox makes like a bundle package, they call it, of like a feature. So for example, they got like a starter bundle menu here, or like a missions menu. Basically, this is already pre-built for you. You just got to drag and drop it into your game, and you can customize it and use it however you'd like. So if you want to create like a starter bundle or a missions menu, or even coming soon a season pass package, so if you want to create like a battle pass, Roblox will have those quickly and easily, readily available for you to use in your experiences. So if you'd like to learn more about that, the link to that will be in the chat right now. Here's a quick demo video on how it works. You just literally click it, drag and drop it into your experience, and you can use it however you'd like and customize it to your liking. Nice and easy. So if you click play, you can see the menu pops up. You will have to obviously, like for this one, create like a developer product for it. But otherwise, it's pretty easy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Sorry, by the way, if I sound a little bit different or if I cough a lot. I'm getting over a sickness, so bear with me here. Off to a great start to the new year, huh? Let's see, up next, the Raptiformer instance is available now. So, as you can see, it's a very interesting new feature. Basically, it allows you to modify kind of meshes to your liking. So, like, for example, like on avatars here, you can kind of just stretch and kind of deform meshes however you'd like. So, for example, this sphere is getting turned into an egg reference. Or, for example, like these trees, they're kind of getting stretched around, moved around, waving back and forth. Or, for example, avatars, you can kind of customize them and stretch out their heads and however you'd like to do that. So if you'd like to learn more about the Raptiformer, I'll leave a link to that in the chat right now. Very funny one there. And then last one for new features. Roblox did release a music top 100 charts, which may sound a little strange, but Roblox is getting more into the music side of things. So these are the top 100 songs that are being used inside of Roblox experiences right now. So it's kind of just a way for you to kind of discover new music and kind of use them in your own experiences just to see kind of what's trending across the platform. You can access these charts on music.roblox.com, or I can also, I left the link in the chat as well. So before we go ahead and move on, does anyone have any questions regarding any of the new features that Roblox released in December 2024? Let me know in the chat right now before we go ahead and move on to any of the updates. Let's see, this is honestly so funny to see the cage mesh of a Roblox bundle being deformed. Yes. People got a kick out of that one. That was a good demo Roblox decided to use to showcase that. Let's see. Hello, FHR Plays in the chat. Hello, everyone watching right now. Let's see, I'm not seeing any questions in the chat, so I might just go ahead and move on to the next set of updates that Roblox released this month. Starting with a couple performance improvements. Starting off with more server memory. Excuse me, sorry. So now, previously, Roblox had... this was a little confusing, so let me kind of go over this real quick. So previously, Roblox had a strict amount of memory per user, which was 6.4 gigabytes. And then recently, they increased it to that plus 50 megabytes for every player. But now it's 6.4 gigabytes plus another additional 100 megabytes per every player. So basically, there's the more players, the more memory there is, which means better performance for everyone. So basically, that's all you need to know. So yeah, if you'd like to learn more about this, the link to this will be in the chat. It was just a quick feature they released earlier in the month. And also, in terms of better performance, Roblox fully released occlusion culling. So if you guys weren't aware of what occlusion culling was, it is a feature that basically hides anything that isn't in your view and doesn't render it. So basically, you'll only be rendering what you currently see in front of your camera. Otherwise, anything else will not be rendered, so it'll greatly help performance because it's only rendering what you see and nothing kind of in the background. So occlusion culling, it was announced at RDC. A lot of people were waiting for it. It is finally released. I believe it's on desktop right now. They said it was coming to mobile very shortly for everyone else. So this was released 26 days ago, so it could already be available on mobile. I don't think they actually properly announced it though. But I have seen some other people say that performance has improved on mobile, so it's probably released on mobile as well. So yeah, link to the occlusion culling announcement can be found in the chat right now. Up next, Roblox announced a little bit of changes they're doing to improve user experience and reduce exposure of low-quality content. So what exactly is low-quality content? So let's see. So first, here's the 3 ways they're improving upon discoverability. So first, ensuring your creative work shines. Experiences with thumbnails, titles, descriptions, or place files that closely resemble existing experiences on Roblox are no longer prioritized for recommendations across home and charts and are now less visible in search results. Now, this doesn't mean that creators can't make experiences in the same trend, just as long as they kind of add something unique and different, not like the same exact experience just copied and pasted over and over again. And then safeguarding users from implied Robux giveaways. Any experience that implies any type of monetary rewards, such as free Robux, are now less visible again on home and the charts page. And then lastly, building user trust and metadata. When the metadata and content are highly mismatched, that content will not be recommended across across the home and charts. So for example, if the the title and description do not title, description, thumbnail do not match at all what's in the actual experience or the gameplay itself, your experience will not be recommended to, or it will be recommended to less players. Yeah, so for example, if your experience is limited, you'll see this on the Creator Hub. It says your experiences has reduced exposure across home and search. Follow our best practices to improve your exposure. So yeah, don't create spammy or low quality content on Roblox, basically. If you'd like to learn more about that, the link to the developer forum post will be in the chat right now. Let's see. Up next, Roblox released a brand new unified events and updates page on the Creator Hub. So basically, before, the events and updates were kind of separated into separate pages, but now they're all in one unified page. You can create a category for it, a name, subtitle, and add a screenshot for whether it's an update or an event. They'll both look the exact same. They'll have an event page, and you can even make it so when someone clicks the join event button, it will lead them right into the menu showcasing exactly what the event is. So if you'd like to learn more about this, the unified events and updates page, the link will be in the chat right now. Up next, currently available in, I believe, beta right now, a brand new Studio Explorer. So if you guys don't use Studio much, basically the Explorer is where you can view every single part, every single script, everything that's inside of your experience. It showcases it on the side of the screen. So actually, as you can see here, it's got some significant loading improvements. So as you can see, the new Explorer loaded in just 2 seconds, while the old Explorer loaded all this in 3 minutes. So we got, I think, did it say, where does it see? 79 times faster. So the new Explorer loads 79 times faster. They've also added some other things like hierarchy lines, improved the Explorer context menu, so there's now a lot less in the menu. So if like something's grayed out in the old menu, it won't actually show in the new menu, so it's a lot shorter. A more rich selecting mechanism, and a whole lot more new features. So if you'd like to test this out for yourself, use it. It's available right now in beta. You have to enable it. The link to that will be in the chat right now. Up next, new features added to the audio API. Some of these include angle actuation, an audio limiter, a get waveform async, audio echo ramp time, and then sound service default listener location. I'm not going to go over all these into too much detail, but if you'd like to learn more about these features to the audio API, I'll go ahead and leave a link to that in the chat right now. Up next, Roblox Assistant is now fully released in Studio. Basically, it's just an AI-powered tool that allows you to pretty much ask it whatever you want, have it do whatever you want. And if you wanted to create like a whole entire scene for you, if you wanted to create an entire game for you, it pretty much could. But yeah, Roblox Assistant is fully released right now, available in Studio. It can help you with code. It can help you insert stuff into your workspace to use and kind of edit to your liking. And it's also available in the creator documentation page as well. So I'll leave a link to that, more about Roblox Assistant in the chat. Let's see. And then Roblox also updated their creator roadmap, which is a list of features that they expect to release within like the next couple months or within the year. So we can actually go over exactly what Roblox added real quick. So upcoming roadmap. So Roblox added a couple things. Let's go over exactly what they added. So first off, acoustic simulation, performance tooling. We're going to have Haptics 2.0, which is basically a revamp of the current haptic system. Player script packages, avatar settings, instant streaming. Let's see, data model isolation and script capability improvements, server authority, translation glossary for experiences, simplified ad creation flow, an enhanced reporting and ads manager, updated key metrics hourly, experience-specific permissions, external group permissions, more experience templates and sample content, a feedback dashboard, the removal of team chat in Studio, the legacy text chat system being sunset. I think I went over this in the last Bloxy News live stream. And then sunsetting support for Windows 7 and 8.1, both for Studio and the Roblox client. So this is all kind of stuff that's expected to release in 2025. So if you'd like to learn more about the Creator Roadmap, kind of view the full roadmap yourself, it's on the Creator Hub as well as the Developer Forum post. I will leave both of those in the chat. The Developer Forum post shows exactly everything that was added and stuff that was delayed. And then this is the full page you can view the Creator Roadmap on. I should have a video coming out within the next couple of weeks, kind of highlighting everything that is expected to release this year. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Up next, a couple localization updates. Studio is now available in Turkish, Polish, Thai, and Indonesian. So if you speak any of those languages, Roblox Studio is now pretty much fully localized in those languages. You can change your language setting in the Studio settings. I'll leave a link to how to do that in the chat right now. And then lastly, Roblox gift cards can now be purchased in Mexican pesos. So yeah, if you want to purchase gift cards in Mexican pesos, you can now do that straight from roblox.com/gift cards. Apologies again for my constant coughing. So before I go ahead and move on, does anyone have any questions regarding any of the updates Roblox released in December of 2024 before we go ahead and move on to the next subcategory? Let's see. So far, not seeing anything in the chat here. Was Hydrodynamics always 2025, December 2025? Hydrodynamics, I think, yes. Roblox released Aerodynamics. That might be what you're talking about. I don't know if I saw anything relating to Hydrodynamics, though. But Roblox did release Aerodynamics, like fully release it, I believe, in November of 2024, if I'm recalling that correctly. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. A couple things coming soon. I just talked about this. End of support for Roblox client is coming January 15th. So if you're on a Windows device running either version 7 or version 8.1, you will have to upgrade to either Windows 10 or Windows 11 to continue playing Roblox. And then Roblox Studio will also have the same treatment beginning March 20th. So basically, if you want to use Roblox at all, do anything on Roblox, upgrade to Windows 10 or Windows 11. And then text chat on consoles has unfortunately been delayed to 2025. Roblox did announce in their creator roadmap update in October that they wanted to release it before 2025 began. However, with this latest roadmap update, this has been delayed to early 2025. So hopefully, text chat on consoles will be releasing within the next couple months. All right, let's go ahead and move on to some of the events that happened this month. So Roblox first kind of did a little mini event called the Winter Spotlight, where they basically highlighted a bunch of experiences that had winter updates, had a bunch of quests you can complete in them, and then go back to the hub to claim some free items. Roblox kind of called this a little mini event, if you want to call it, that just ended a couple days ago. And they said, thanks for being part of the first Winter Spotlight, and stay tuned, an even bigger event is coming soon. So this wasn't like the big main, like, the event, part of the series. This was kind of just like a little mini event just to kind of showcase the Roblox winter and Christmas holiday updates that were happening in December. But yeah, the event's over now. I don't believe you can claim any of the prizes anymore. But yeah, stay tuned. A brand new and even bigger event is coming very soon. And then just kind of some community events. First off, I talked with Unite on my last Bloxy News live stream, if you want to go check that out. He made both the 2024 Creator Awards and Roll-A-Day 2024. The Creator Awards are basically a community showcase, kind of showcasing the latest Roblox game updates that are coming soon, kind of trailers, along with awarding experiences with awards. So it's kind of like the Game Awards, if you ever heard of them, but for Roblox. So it's kind of like a mixture of both, like a showcase of trailers and brand new game updates coming soon. So if you want to rewatch the Creator Awards, you can watch it anytime in the Creator Awards Theater, which you go to rblx.co/Creator Awards. It will direct you to there. Or you can watch it on YouTube in the chat. And then he also made Roll-A-Day, which is basically a kind of a holiday showcase done every single year. This is the 10th year they've done this. Basically, it's kind of like a showcase of just a bunch of artwork and little hidden Easter eggs and features that kind of made the Roblox community in 2024. So if you'd like to play this, it's still open right now. They also had a ball drop for New Year's Eve. Both incredible events made by Unite. Again, I hosted a Bloxy News live stream featuring him. I kind of interviewed him, kind of how he goes into making both the Creator Awards and Roll-A-Day, along with his opinions on some other things, just kind of platform related. If you'd like to check that out, I'll leave a link to my live stream from a couple weeks ago in the chat. And then also a couple community-made things. A user by the name of A Pack of Smarties every single year releases a Roblox Rewind video, which basically just showcases all the community members that made 2024, all the experiences that made 2024. And I'm actually in here somewhere, and a couple times. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it's right after the RDC event. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I think it's back here. Let's see. Where is the... Here we go. Okay, so it should be right after this, I think. Yeah, okay. And there I am. I'm at the bar getting tipsy. That's the song that's playing. Drinking Bloxy Cola, of course. So I have made it. I've officially made it into Roblox Rewind. So yeah, shout out to A Pack of Smarties on YouTube for making this. If you want to watch this for yourself, the link will be in the chat. I can't play. It's got a bunch of copyrighted music, so unfortunately I can't play that right now. But yeah, go ahead and check that out for yourself. But yeah, those are all of the the events that happened in 2024 on Roblox. Let's see. Is Roblox Chat for console coming soon? Yeah, I just went over that. It's delayed to early this year, so it should be, hopefully, if all goes well, releasing within the next couple months. Um, let's see. When did Roblox update the graphics? I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. They did recently launch feature lighting on Android devices a couple months ago, and then also occlusion culling, which gives you some performance improvements. So if that's what you're talking about, the past couple months, Roblox did release a couple, I guess, graphics updates, if that's what you want to call them. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the last couple things here. First off, we've got a couple free items. So right now you can claim a couple free avatar bundles if you head to roblox.com/redeem. I'll go ahead and put that in the chat right now and redeem the following two codes. This was available for like Roblox Vietnam, I believe. Roblox Vietnam has a completely separate app. So in celebration of that, they released a couple free avatar bundles. If you head to roblox.com/redeem, enter both of these codes, you will be able to redeem both of these avatar bundles. It doesn't actually show the picture of what it is, but you will be able to redeem both of them. These are available through January 31st, so be sure to redeem them by then. I believe if I just go to avatar, it should show both of them. Yeah, okay. So we got the girl and the boy bundle here. So yeah. Weren't they exclusive to Roblox VGN? I think they were exclusive, but they have released them for everyone to claim now. So whether or not you are in Vietnam, you're able to claim these on roblox.com/redeem through January 31st. And then also another free item. If you are a PlayStation Plus member, you can now claim this extra cheesy Eddie avatar bundle for free. You just got to be a member of PlayStation Plus, and then it is available for $0. I don't think there's an expiration as to when this won't be available anymore. I didn't see it, unless it's on here somewhere. No, I don't see it. I don't see an expiration date on here. So, they did release an avatar bundle for PlayStation Plus members previously. I don't know if that one's still available or if they replaced it with this extra cheesy Eddie. But yeah, just get it as soon as you can if you are a PlayStation Plus member. All right, let's see. Real quick, someone in the chat asked, why does some Roblox games have a NA maturity? Don't you have to put the maturity on creating the game? So, if a game has a NA maturity, first off, that means only 13 plus can access it because doesn't have a maturity level. All creators are supposed to set a maturity level depending on what type of content is in their experience. So basically, if it has like content in the experience that is not appropriate for like your age group, you shouldn't be able to join it. But if it doesn't have any maturity rating, it automatically sets it to 13 plus only. So nobody under the age of 12 will be able to access that experience. But if you do set a maturity rating and it is like 9 plus or whatever, anyone under 13 will be able to join it. Let's see. Are you sick? Yes, I am. I am sick. That's why I'm literally dying right now. But I am getting over it though. So thankfully, the worst of it was over. But yeah, starting off the new year nice and strong, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the last couple things here. Some of the corporate news. This is actually some pretty big news here. So the platform concurrent record for the most concurrent users online at the same time was broken not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. Now, there is some speculation that these were due to bots on the platform. I'm not going to go over all that because that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But first, on December 14th, Roblox hit 11.5 million concurrent users. And then just about a couple weeks later, on December 27th, they just passed over 12 million concurrent users. And then, December 30th, they reached 12.2 million concurrent users. So right now, yeah, the most users that have ever been online on Roblox at the same time is 12,259,299 concurrent users on December 30th, 2024, just before the year ended at 10 a.m. PT. So that's pretty big. And a big contributor to that was actually Bloxy, which broke the record for most concurrent users in a single experience a whopping 4 times. So let's see here. First, they surpassed the previous record holder was Adopt.Me all the way back in 2021, which had 1.7 million concurrent users. But Bloxy completely surpassed that at 2.26 million concurrent users. And that was on December 14th. And then on December 26th, they broke the record again at 2.7 million concurrent users. And then again, just 2 days later, December 28th, with 2.77 million concurrent users. And then, to wrap up the year, on December 31st, just before the year ended, 2.78 million concurrent users. So yeah, Bloxy right now holds the record for the most concurrent users in a single Roblox experience. So yeah, Roblox kind of ended the year on a big note with both the platform concurrent user record broken and the single experience concurrent user record broken. And then finally, Roblox released a developer year in review for 2024, kind of showcasing all of the biggest updates that were released in 2024. If you want to read the full list, I'm not going to go over this into detail. If you want to view all the developer features released, though, I'll leave a link to that in the chat right now. All right. With that being said, though, that does wrap up the December 2024 Roblox recap. Before we go ahead and move on to the biggest features released in 2024 every single month, does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns regarding any of this before we go ahead and move on? Let me know in the chat right now. Let's see. So this year was great for Roblox community-wise. We got events back. Public UGC program was cool. And, of course, the FPS changing update. Yes, we got a bunch of new and cool features Roblox released this year. We're going to go over all that just briefly right now. And then we'll go ahead and ask kind of what you guys kind of want Roblox release in 2025. We'll go over that kind of at the end of when we recap all of the 2024 news. So yeah, with that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and take a brief break. Do not go anywhere. When we get back, we will be covering the biggest updates Roblox released every month in 2024. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, chat, and we are back. Welcome back. All right, now it's time to move on to the 2024 Roblox Year in Review. This was published by me, again, on the Bloxy blog. I'll go ahead and leave that in the chat right now. Basically, we're going to go over the top 4 features that Roblox released every single month. Kind of this is the biggest game-changing, platform-changing updates that Roblox released over the past year. So, with that being said, let's just jump right into it, starting off with January. So the top 4 kind of biggest updates Roblox released. We got a updated racing template in Roblox Studio. Just give you a brand new revamped racing template. Brand new cars, brand new track, brand new everything. Then we also got live scripting, which basically allows multiple creators in the same studio instance to script at the same time and see live updates. This is a big game changer for scripting and coding with collaborators. Then we also got the ability to sell plugins on the Creator Store using real-world currency. So kind of just like paid access experiences, you can now sell plugins and soon other things on the Creator Store using real-world currency. And then finally, we got generalized shape casts, which allows you to cast any arbitrary part into the world, like blocks, spheres, cylinders, wedges, etc. Here's a quick demo of how it works. So basically, if you're moving something over a part, it'll automatically kind of go over on top of it. And then, of course, if you want to review the full, everything that released in January of 2024, I release a recap of every single month. You can go ahead and check that out on the Bloxy blog as well. I'll go ahead and leave a link to that in the chat right now, just in case you kind of want a refresher on everything that released in January. Moving on to February, though, we got the audio API, which actually received some updates in December 24, which we just went over. Basically, it allows kind of both sound and voice in your experiences. You can kind of modify voice chat and kind of how audio works within your experiences. There's a whole lot of details as to how this works. I'm not going to go over all that right now. And then Roblox also released subscriptions. So subscriptions are basically a way for players to pay a monthly service fee to access kind of features in their experiences, whether that's like a VIP service or like a battle pass. That you can now offer monthly subscriptions using real-world currency. And then experience notifications are now available, which allows creators to send you notifications to your Roblox inbox, not messages inbox, but the little notifications icon, saying like, hey, if there's like a new feature released, or if like you have like a new pet waiting to hatch, you can now receive notifications from that depending on whether the creator enables that. And then lastly, we got some improvements to how shorelines work with terrain. So basically, it'll flow a lot smoother now when water is next to any other type of piece of terrain, aka a shoreline. And then, of course, if you want to recap all of the February updates, I'll go ahead and leave a link to that in the chat right now for the Bloxy blog Roblox recap. Moving on to March, we got the return, finally, of platform events. Starting off with the Hunt First Edition. This ran on for, I think it was, 2 weeks? And this led into many more Roblox events to come. We had the Hunt, we had the Classic, the Games, the Haunt, and then kind of like a mini event that just happened I went over. What was it? Oh, Winter Spotlight, sorry. And then also in March, we got the Rights Manager, which allows creators to basically kind of take control over copyright infringing work for both experiences and items on the Avatar Marketplace. So basically, if someone kind of steals your work, you can kind of steal it back and kind of take it down. And then next, we got the Avatar Auto Setup, which allows you to rig, cage, segment, and skin 3D models within minutes. Here's kind of an example of how it works. I think there's a video here. Or here's like a step-by-step process. So you have the body, the joints, the skinning, facial animations. It all comes together into one unified avatar body. And then lastly, we had the texture generator, which is an AI-powered tool that allows you to basically create a texture onto a existing mesh. So, for example, if you have like a treasure chest, you can type in treasure chest, light brown wooden planks, silver metallic locks, and it puts a texture over that mesh that fits. Or if it's like a pair of pants, you can say green canvas cargo pants, a little bit worn, and it will create a texture to go over that mesh for the pants. So yeah, that's everything in March of 2024. If you want a full recap of everything from March, I'll leave a link to the Roblox recap in the chat right now. Moving on to April, though. Pretty big update that released. Public UGC. Basically, anyone can create items on the Avatar Marketplace. This was a very, very big update that Roblox released. Very controversial. But it is live. It's been live since the middle of April. Of course, most of you already know what public UGC is. Moving on, there's some Guilded integrations with Roblox now. 3 of them being group announcements. So you can now post announcements to your Guilded server, and they'll automatically post as well to your Roblox group, or now known as Roblox community. And you can also add images as well, so that's a new feature. If you do post an announcement, it will override the shouts. So there won't be a community shout. The community announcement on your Guilded server will override that. And then also there was, what was it, a marketplace. So yeah, you can highlight your marketplace items directly on your Guilded server, and you can actually kind of view it in 2D and 3D form and then purchase it directly from your Guilded server. And then also you can showcase your avatar on your Roblox profile as well. So as you can see here, when clicking on someone's profile, if your Roblox account is linked, you can view that person's avatar. I say if Roblox account is linked, you have to link your Roblox account to actually use Guilded in the first place anyway. But yeah, you can view your Roblox avatar, and I believe there's a direct link to their Roblox profile as well. So yeah, just a couple of Guilded integrations. By the way, I do have a Guilded server. If you would like to join, it's gilded.gg/Bloxy News. Go ahead and join that if you'd like. Also released in April a couple translation updates, including excuse me, automatic translation is now available between 16 different languages. I don't know if they showed all the different languages, but it's basically 16 different languages are now available in automatic translation. And you can also now leave feedback directly within an experience if there's like something wrong with the automatic translation, or if there's something wrong with manual translation. I believe that sends it directly to the creator of the experience, or if it's like automatically, we'll send it to Roblox, and then kind of look at it and fix it. And then lastly, Roblox released a avatar skin color slider for mobile devices. So basically, if you're changing the skin color of your avatar, you can kind of modify whatever color it is to like a specific shade. If you find like a lighter shade or a darker shade, that's now available on mobile devices. It pretty much gives you kind of whatever color you want, kind of within limitations though, because you have to select like a specific color and then modify that to your liking. So yeah, that's some of the biggest updates that were released in April. If you want a full recap of everything that released in April, the link to that will be in the chat right now. Moving on to May, we got the ability to publish and distribute audio on the Creator Store. So this is a big one that Roblox removed, I believe, a couple years ago. Basically, public audio was removed. You weren't able to upload audio. But now, anyone that's 13 plus and ID verified can upload and distribute free sound effects under 10 seconds via the Creator Store. So here's a quick demo of how it will work. You upload an audio file, you can choose to distribute on the Creator Store, and it will be available for people to look up and use within their experiences. And then next up, 8 new materials were released in Roblox Studio, including cardboard, carpet, roof shingles, clay roof tiles, leather, plaster, rubber, and ceramic tiles. So yeah, there's 8 brand new materials in Studio, and these can also be customized even further. Kind of override them with your custom materials, because these are just base materials. You can override them with other materials however you'd like. So if you don't want to use cardboard, but you want like a different material that Roblox doesn't have, you can override cardboard with something else, and that can be like your variant of cardboard, I guess. And then also, Roblox released a native maximum FPS unlocker, or maximum frame rate. So previously you needed Roblox, oh, what was that? I'm completely blanking on what I think it's just called Roblox FPS unlocker. Previously you needed that installed to unlock your Roblox frame rate, but now it's built in directly into the client. I believe this is only on PC. And you can now select between 60, 120, 144, and 240 FPS, depending on your monitor's refresh rate. And then lastly, another pretty significant update to reporting. You can now report individual avatars within experiences. So if you go to the report menu, you can select avatar, and it will have you take a screenshot of the avatar that is needs reporting. You can kind of highlight a specific part of the avatar, so you can like highlight, hey, this specific part of the avatar or this whole entire avatar right here needs reporting, and you can submit that directly to Roblox. And yeah, that's everything for May. If you want a full recap of everything in May, the link to that will be in the chat right now. Moving on to June, we're about halfway through the year now. Another pretty big update was the removal of user ads. This was a pretty sad one. User ads are no longer available. The only type of ads you can do are video and picture ads directly with inside experiences. Mostly brands kind of use those, though. Another new template in Studio was a laser tag and like a FPS or a Battle Royale kind of template. There was two brand new templates released in Roblox Studio. Up next was Path 2D, the full release of Path 2D. Basically, it allows you to create like a path on a 2D GUI, and something will follow that path. So you can kind of create like almost like a Bloons tower defense kind of game within your Roblox game. So that's pretty cool. And then custom thumbnails and events types were uploaded for experience events. Again, we went over this earlier, how events and updates were combined into one unified page. Earlier last year, though, they made it so that you can actually upload custom thumbnails and categories, so like event types, to your creator events. With that being said, though, that is everything that released in June of 2024. So if you'd like to view the full recap, again, the link to that will be in the chat. Moving on to July, we got a beta version of the brand new, refreshed, next generation Studio UI. So here's a little bit of a before and an after. So as you can see, they've kind of revamped the top of the Studio there with a brand new kind of top bar, brand new icons, brand new layout, with more coming soon. This is still in beta right now, so they are still working on it. They also released a bulk purchase API, which allows you to buy multiple avatar items at the same time directly within an experience. So for like an experience like avatar catalog avatar creator, you can add multiple items to a cart, and then you can buy them all at once using this bulk purchase API. Another template Roblox released in Studio. I believe Roblox released 3 new templates, they released 4 new templates in Studio this year. Another one was the platformer templates. Basically, kind of like an obby, but a little bit more mechanics. You can do like double jumping. You can do ground rolling, dashing, a whole bunch of new mechanics kind of going up this tower here. And then lastly, Roblox released a Avatar Lab preview, which basically allows you to kind of customize. So this is different from the avatar, like the advanced avatar creator I showed earlier. This was something Roblox released about halfway through the year. Basically, it allows you to kind of create using AI. So if you like type a prompt into the box here, so for example, medium face, blue scaly skin, rainbow fish, long wavy ponytail, bright pink hair, bright blue eyes. It will take whatever default kind of face model you have and turn that into whatever you typed into the prompt box. So it's a pretty cool, very interesting, unique avatar creation using AI. So if you'd like a recap of everything that happened in July of 2024, go ahead and check that out right now in the chat. Moving on to August. We're almost there, guys. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. I know it's a lot. Yeah, search ads. Search ads were allowed for the ability for creators to basically, it's another ads form. So like, for example, if someone searches for a car game, you can have your experience kind of placed on top of the existing results if your experience is related to a car game. Text scaling setting is also now available in the menu. So if you need to kind of scale your text up to a different size, if you need to read a little bit bigger, it's kind of just another accessibility setting that's now available in the Roblox client, and you also apply to in-game UI as well if the developer supports it. Also released, this is a pretty big one, a custom banning API and alt account detection. Basically, creators can now, there's a now proper way for creators to ban users from their experiences, and it will also do its best to prevent alt accounts from joining as well. I believe if it's on like the same IP. And then lastly, surface appearance tinting allows you to tint any object with surface appearance to any color you want. So if you want like your statue to be a slightly different tint rather than it's like gray, you can customize it to literally any color you want. And with that, that wraps up August recap. If you'd like to leave full recap on the Bloxy blog, I'll go ahead and leave that in the chat right now as well. Moving on to September. September was a pretty big month. We started off with the release of accessory adjustment, which allows you, this is another big one people have been waiting for years. It allows you to fully move, rotate, and reposition. I believe it's right now just hats and face accessories or head accessories on your avatar, of course with limitations. I believe there is supposed to be some more accessory types that are supported for this soon, but right now I believe it is just head and face accessories. And then of course up next we had RDC 2024, Roblox's annual conference that I was lucky enough to go to. They released a whole bunch of new, they announced a bunch of new updates, including like Roblox Party, we announced Roblox Communities, all that good stuff was released and announced at RDC 2024. And I'm already waiting, counting on the days to RDC 2025. Up next, this was another pretty big one. The Proactive Marketplace Archiving Initiative. So if you guys aren't kind of aware what this is, this basically, if you've ever uploaded something like when you were younger and you kind of regret it now, you can now kind of request to take that item down. So for example, like if you uploaded a SpongeBob shirt, which is obviously copyrighted, Roblox will do its best to take that item down without resulting in any moderation action. Roblox also did release a little bit later this year, or later in 2024, the ability to actually request to take your own items down rather than Roblox, or like having to contact Roblox. You can now manually take them down. But previously you were able to, using this marketplace archiving program, kind of request Roblox to take items down that do infringe on copyright without having any moderation action on your account. So that was pretty cool. And I just got disconnected for being idle. Oops, give me 1 second here. Sorry, guys. Let me reconnect. I really wish there was a way to make it so even if you aren't moving, still reconnect. But that's okay. Maybe I'll reconnect here. Possibly. Come on, Roblox. You can do it. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get back into position here. Don't mind me. You're going to peek behind the curtain as to how this works here. You saw nothing. You're seeing nothing right now. All right. Perfect. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Let me turn on that. There we go. Okay. We're back. We're back. Okay. Where were we here? Okay, yeah. Last update in September was the Creator Affiliate Program. Basically, it allows you to invite players to Roblox. And I believe the amount of Robux they spend in an experience using your link, you'll get a portion of that back to you, actually. So the more you invite players to Roblox, you'll be able to earn, yeah, here we go, up to 50% of their purchases made from your link. So that's pretty cool. Here's the full recap for September 2024. If you missed it, the link to that will be in the chat right now. All right, moving on to October. First pretty big update is price optimization, which allows creators to kind of test different prices with different price points with different groups of users to see which price point works the best. So let's see kind of how it works. I believe it does. I believe every like couple weeks or so, you can change the price, and you can kind of like view a full graph of which like so. If, for example, if you set something at $3.99 or like 499 Robux, you can see which one kind of worked best for which group of users, and then you can determine what the final price you want to set your items and your experience to is. And then also Roblox released their updated experience controls. Oh, hello, thank you. Basically just a kind of a revamped menu of how all of the controls in an experience are shown. So you got the report menu, self-view, capture, leaderboard, emotes, inventory, etc., etc. And then Roblox reintroduced party as well. That's also another menu. These can all be accessed. Everything has been shifted to the right side of the screen. Or sorry, not right. So shifted to the left side of the screen. So there's nothing on the right side of the screen now except the leaderboard and the health bar, if the experience you're playing uses the Roblox built-in health bar. And then I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the stream as well. Feature is bright lighting is now available on Android. I don't think it's available on iOS yet, but I believe Roblox is working on that. Basically, here's the before and here's the after. It does not come with any performance downgrades. It's just an overall better, improved lighting engine. And then lastly, someone also brought this up earlier. Aerodynamics was released in October this year, fully released to the public. Basically, it gives you realistic flying simulations in Roblox. So, if you'd like the full recap for everything that released in October of this year, I will go ahead and leave the link to that recap in the chat right now. Alright, we're almost there. Moving on to November. You can now curate and sell outfits on the Avatar Marketplace. So this is available for only creators that are able to publish items to the Creator Marketplace. Or sorry, Avatar Marketplace. You can basically create an avatar using existing items created by other users, and then you can publish that avatar to the marketplace for other users to buy. Now, unfortunately, you, as the person selling the avatar, won't receive a cut of the revenue. But it is just a easy way to share, like, if you want someone to buy, like, if someone wants to match your avatar, you can now publish your entire avatar as a single bundle to the marketplace. And then up next, Roblox released their brand new revamped genre and subgenre system. Building upon the outdated genre system, they added a bunch of brand new genres and the addition of subgenres to kind of narrow down exactly what kind of experience or what kind of game your experience is. And then up next, we got thumbnail personalization, which basically allows you to kind of test different thumbnails to be shown on the homepage. Just to kind of see which one resonates best with players, which one people click on more. And then again, you can use that. It's kind of like A/B testing. And then you can use that data to set whichever thumbnail you want as the main thumbnail to be shown for everyone. And then lastly, Studio Script Sync. This is another big one for developers. It's currently in alpha right now, so it's not actually live unless you take a few steps to kind of enable it. So use this with caution. Basically, it allows you to sync your scripts. So if you're editing, for example, like Visual Studio Code, I believe this is, it will automatically transfer that directly into Roblox Studio. So you can kind of see how that looks like in Roblox Studio. So you can basically use one coding program and it will directly sync into Roblox Studio Luau. So yeah, that's everything for November 2024. If you want a full recap of that, I'll leave a link to that in the chat right now to the Bloxy blog. And then, of course, we kind of went over everything in December already. We had, of course, Roblox Party. We had paid access experiences and real-world currency, the advanced avatar creator, and then, of course, the ability to transfer ownership of experiences from a user to a community or a group. With that being said, if you guys want to let me know in the chat real quick, what was your favorite feature? If you had to narrow it down to one single feature, what was your guys' favorite feature that released in 2024? And then what is one thing you want to see from Roblox in 2025? Do you guys have any ideas of kind of what you want to see going into this year. It's a brand new year, fresh start. What do you guys want to see from Roblox? And then what was your guys' kind of favorite feature Roblox released in 2024? Let's see here. Let me see what other people are saying in the chat. So you never got the update for putting the avatar in the marketplace. You have to be enrolled or eligible to publish UGC in the marketplace to be able to publish an avatar. So not everyone is able to actually publish an avatar to the marketplace. Let's see. The performance updates are cool. Yes, Roblox released a couple major performance updates last year that significantly improved how Roblox experiences run. See, avatar adjustments. Yes, that was another pretty big feature Roblox released in 2024. That was another big one. Let's see. I want to see more performance updates. Doesn't matter if it's small or big. I mean, yeah, Roblox is always working to improve performance on the platform. And I'm sure we'll see even more updates going into this year. Let's see, you want to see chat on console. That is expected to release within the next couple months, so stay tuned for that. That is on the roadmap. It was delayed, unfortunately. It was supposed to release at the end of last year, but thankfully, it's still going to release just a little bit later, hopefully within the next month or two. All right. Let's see. What's the most positive update of Roblox? I mean, that's kind of your opinion. It just depends, because there's a bunch of developer-focused features released this year. There's a bunch of creator or player updates released this year. It kind of just all depends. If you guys kind of did miss it though, I did do a Bloxy News Awards during my Unite live stream, where I revealed all of the winners for that. There was a category for best player feature and best developer focused feature. If you kind of want to look at that, go check out my last Bloxy News live stream at the end of the interview with Unite. I kind of reveal all the winners for that. So you want everyone to get voice chat? I don't know if they're going to do that. Especially just voice chat is a very tricky thing to moderate. I know they're introducing even more tools to help moderate that, but I don't know if they'll release voice chat for everyone. They did actually do a trial sometime last year, I think, where if you just entered a phone number, you can use voice chat for like 2 weeks, I think, or something, for completely free. You don't have to upload an ID or anything. So they are testing it, but I don't know if they'll fully release it like forever. Let's see. Can you help me? I don't know my pass, and I want to make games. Enzo, I'm not entirely sure what you're asking me. If you want to create like a game pass, if that's what you're asking, you can do that on the Creator Hub. And then if you just want to make games, just look at. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. Just look at all those. They'll give you a much better idea of how Roblox Studio works than I ever will. All right. I think with that being said, though, I'm getting more and more congested as I speak, so I should probably go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Rest my voice a little bit. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope we have just as good of a 2025 as we did 2024. And I will go ahead and catch you guys in the next Bloxy News live stream in the next video. Well, hopefully I am also feeling a little bit better. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, Robloxians.